Somewhere along the way, over these last 5 years, as I was going through what I was going through with AJ, those first couple of years were really hard because I wanted to do it with you, but you didn't want to do it with me. So I was alone, trying to work out what was going on with AJ and figure out what I should do about it, what we should do about it. And as I learned new things, I tried to come to you with it, and you shot me down. So I was on my own. But over time, I slowly cultivated a new, vast support group of people who were on the same page, biblically. And it was beautiful, amazing. And I was finally able to understand what was going on with AJ, and I was able to help them. I was able to make it make sense in terms of how we connect with God and what Jesus was all about, what he wanted for us. But I still wasn't allowed to talk to you about it. And that was the hardest part, having to be there for the kids every day, to support them while trying to be somebody completely different for you. Because what you needed me to be was a good little Christian wife. And there came a time when I started to see the way the church was hurting people, and I couldn't call myself a Christian anymore. I still love Jesus, I still follow him, I still read my Bible every day, but I was ashamed of the church. Church with a big C. The church in this country has been vile, vicious to people, like your daughter, who now wants so badly to be your son. I've had to be mom and dad for the kids the last few years, and it's been lonely. It's a lot of pressure. That's not to say you haven't done a lot for us. You have. You've been there physically and financially, but you have completely discounted the emotional part, the real connection that we need from a husband and father. I don't know what's going on inside of you, but you shut us out. No doubt it was painful for you to watch us all change. That sweet, happy family you had is gone. I get it. In fact, I had to mourn the loss of my daughter. I keep a set of pictures from AJ and her best friend when they were little. I keep it in the kitchen where only I can see it, and it's become a sort of memorial for me. It's a way for me to acknowledge that I had a daughter, and she was beautiful, but she is gone. I had to let her go in order to love them. It's still hard for me, but they've been so understanding as I've really struggled to say the right things, to give support in a way that they need. Em has been angry with me. She doesn't understand where you and I come from, but I've been teaching her to have sympathy for us older people and try to understand this isn't how it was for us. This is a whole new way of thinking for us to get used to. I've been teaching the kids how to recognize when someone wants to change and is just having a hard time with it, versus someone who just doesn't want to change. And in teaching them that, they got the message that Dad was one of those people who didn't want to change. I didn't even have to say it. I didn't say it. But it was obvious. You weren't going to change. I try to encourage them and say you can and will change someday, that you love them. We all know you do. You're just a little mixed up. And I get it, because it was me 5 years ago. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want anything to change. I was embarrassed and confused. I didn't know how to reconcile it. I just hate that we couldn't do this together. All this growth and change and love outpouring for our kids. I hate that I have to do it alone. And I hate that they had to watch you stay put and stuck. These kids are smart. They're very well informed these days. They know what's going on in the world, and as much as I tried to hide it, they heard the TV. You can hear it from anywhere in the house. They could hear everything you watched on that TV. Every time someone said a gay or trans person was an abomination, the kids heard it. The flat earth stuff was stupid. Nobody really cared about that. But for the kids to hear that their sibling was an abomination to God did some real damage. And I'm just hoping and praying it wasn't permanent.